name's Jamie Lee, and today I'll be doing a live reaction to the official trailer of The Summer I Turned Pretty Season 2. I haven't been watching the teaser trailers that they've been putting out, and I haven't read the books, but I have watched Season 1, and I love Season 1, probably because I love love. And then you throw Taylor Swift into the mix, and I'm sold. You've won me over. I'm very easy to please like that. But Season 1 was really, really good. I really enjoyed, obviously, the love triangle, but on top of that, I feel like it addressed a lot of mature themes like growing up, dealing with relationships, not just, love, but specifically dealing with friendships and parent relationships. And then obviously accepting that, death and grief is going to come. So I felt it dealt with those things very sensibly for something that was supposed to be like a teenage or young adult, should I say, romantic drama series. So I don't know what's going to happen in season 2. As I said, I haven't read the books, but I'm really excited. If it's got love in there, I'm happy. And if it's got Taylor Swift, I'm going to be happy. And I'm pretty sure it's got both of those things. So I'm going to be very happy, I'm pretty sure. So let's watch the trailer and see if I'm very happy.
Last summer.
We remember this moment from last summer. The I don't want you to need me. I want you to want me. I do want you moment with this love playing in the background. So good. Yes, great soundtrack. Love it already. August.
You never know the last time you'll see a place.
Aww.
A person.
Oh, stop.
I knew I'd lose Susanna eventually. I just didn't know I'd end up losing all of them.
There it
I should be
is.
celebrating with Conrad and Jeremiah, but they won't even text me back anymore because you made
Piano,
things
because
messy.
it's her version, of course.
Jeremiah, I'm so glad.
I'm so glad. I'm so glad you made them see me. Oh, stop it. Oh,
Kelly, you were my best friend. We hooked up.
Oh,
And you hooked up
clever.
with my brother, and then everyone expected me to act like I was fine. And I wasn't.
Yeah, that's not fair. Oh, fuck, that's clever, man.
The house has been put up.
See, serious
And
things.
the house is for sale.
What is she doing here?
Cold. Oh, this song, man.
We lost Susanna. We lost the magic of cousins forever.
Oh,
Stay away. I can bring her.
oh, bless her. Summer, nice. Oh, she's on the passenger side. Yes.
Everyone's slipping away, and the house is the last thing
Beautiful.
tying
See
us
what I mean
together.
about relationships? Like, it's not just the love, it's the family, it's
Together, I'm in.
Patsy.
I love this, bro.
I love it too, Cameron. Oh my god,
Sorry, I don't think I could ever get over.
necklace.
Nothing left between me and Conrad.
Lies.
There'll always be something between you
Yes.
and Conrad.
Just a picture forever. It was always with the
Taking
same
my own
boy.
life.
But it's still mine.
Stop. Oh, stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Oh, stop it. That was a really, really well done trailer. That trailer is so freaking clever because really starts with a phone call to Jeremiah saying, I'm so glad you called. She goes to say called, and then the music starts and it's, I'm so glad you made time to see me. How's life? Tell me how's your family? Which is the lyric from the Taylor Swift song literally at that point. That is so freaking clever, man. That just made my heart burst out. That Susanna moment, hearing Back to December start, this is gonna really, like, I'm crying. I feel like I'm crying. Whoa, yeah, that's okay. Yep, I'm gonna fix that up real quick. There we go. Sorry about that. Anyway, so I'm gonna cry in this series, I can already tell, but that Susanna moment when Back to December started and you're expecting that really cool guitar riff coming through with orchestra music playing in the background, and you don't, because it's Taylor Swift's version, and then a little bit later you hear the piano chime in when I think Steven was talking. Oh, he was fighting with her, that's right. And you hear the piano come in because obviously it's her version, it's Taylor's version of this. So this is a really special moment, obviously, for Taylor fans as well, because, it's the official release of Speak Now, and specifically that song. And what a song to put in this. I talked at the start of this about, I'm going to keep doing this just in case I've got like raccoon eyes, but I talked at the start of this about this series being really mature, and this to me is one of her most mature songs. You know, she literally talks about swallowing her pride and standing in front of somebody and saying they're sorry. You know, that takes so much out of a person to admit that you're wrong and to admit you made a mistake. So what a beautiful, beautiful song to put behind that. But yeah, seeing her in that moment saying, you know, like, it's the last time that you'll ever see a person, like, come on, that is so sad. I also love the little fight that Stephen and Belly had because obviously when he finds out that she was getting with Jeremiah, he got really upset and he's like, I don't want things to get messy. I don't want you to stuff things up. And he literally says something very similar in that fight scene there. Like, you should have made things messy because it's so much more complicated. You know, like, it's not just, you know, she likes two boys. She likes two boys that are literally like family to them. You know what I'm saying? They grew up together, all of them. So it impacts the family as a whole, not just her when things do get messy in relationships, which all relationships are. So yeah, it's quite sad. Then we move on to that moment with Jeremiah, and he has that heart to heart with her about, you know, you kissed me and then you went ahead and kissed my brother and you expected me to be fine with it, like you were toying me along. And that was a really sad moment as well. And then we move on to the moment where Jeremy and Conrad are talking about, you know, having to sell the house. Again, talking about things that are very mature, like their mother just died. Conrad's probably moving off to college. Where's Jeremiah gonna live? He's just a teenager in school. Like, they can't afford to keep this beautiful mansion. Like, how do you move on when grief happens, you know, and death happens and things like that? It's so sensible and it's so mature for something that's not really supposed to be. Like, it's just supposed to be this fun, enjoyable young adult series, and it's so heartfelt and so, it just addresses a lot of real life stuff, and that's what I really love about it. And then I really love when we move on, Belly's talking about, you know, she's so hopeful. You know, she talks about she didn't think that when she lost Susanna that she would lose all of them again, that it's impacting the lot of them, not just, you know, one person. And she has the hope to sort of like bring them back together, you know what I'm saying? And you see that in that final scene there. But, you know, just the summer moments, they're going to be super fun and really, really cute. And they're the moments that we're obviously going to see like Jeremiah and her get together by the looks of things, or back together, I don't know. But those moments were really, really cute. And again, linking in with the lyrics, literally, I can't even tell you how much it fills my heart. But when Taylor's like, you know, I watched you laughing from the passenger side, and Belly's literally laughing from the passenger side in both scenes with Jeremiah and then with Conrad, it's like, this is smart. Like, I can't tell you how smart that shit is. And I can't tell you, as a Taylor Swift fan and as a fan of this show, how much I appreciate that. So I don't know who made this trailer. I don't know who was the creative minds behind this, but God, that is so clever and so witty, and I really do appreciate stuff like that. And then we move on to that beautiful moment with Jeremiah and his brother Conrad, and talking about, you know, he felt like the house was the last thing tying him to his mum, or the last thing tying the family together. Again, how freaking sad. And I don't know where this falls into it, but we have Conrad saying, Belly, I'll never get over you, or something like that. Like, oh man, this is going to really play with my heart, this one. And then we start to close out with the moment on the beach, and it's very much like the moment on the beach that we had last season, where it was Belly and Conrad together on the beach and they kissed, and it was, you know, their beautiful finale ending. And I don't know how far in that scene is, but you have Jeremiah and Belly on the beach, and she's like, there's nothing, you know, between me and Conrad. There's nothing left between us. There's nothing there. And he's like, there will always be something there between you and Conrad. And that is so true, because I'm a Conrad fan. I'm sorry, but I really am. And I think that their love was true from the start. You know, like from when they were kids, you could see that their love was deeper than Jeremiah's. I think Jeremiah's is just a fling, a summer thing. I mean, he loves her, sure, but, you know, he loved how many other people at that party? I think in the first season he was like tallying up all the people that he'd kissed, you know, at the pool when he was the lifeguard alone, and it was like four people tallied up just there in that one like little lifeguard scene. So yeah, I don't know. I might cop a little hate for that, but I don't care. I'm team Conrad. But yeah, that moment there was really beautiful as well. And yeah, she talks about in that moment, like she always pictured her life with that one boy. Like she always pictured her life with Conrad. And again, coming back to the lyrics of things in that moment, Taylor Swift says something like, she goes back to December, turns around and changes her own mind. And yeah, that's what this is going to be. You know, she's in this constant battle of who do I really love and how do I feel or what do I feel or whatever's going on with Conrad or Jeremiah. We know that in season 1, Conrad was very secluded and he withdrew a lot because obviously he was dealing with a lot to do with his mum, and nobody knew that he knew that. We don't know what this is going to be like, you know, like after the death. And oh my God, can I just say, I'm telling you right now, I will absolutely lose my shit if Susanna passes away in December and then all this summer cute love romance stuff is happening in August, which is obviously the start of the song. We get the song August, and you know, later on we get the back to December song, you know, like she wants to go back to December before all that bad stuff happened. Like, oh man, I would lose my shit. I love when things tie in like that. I love it to do with Marvel, you know, like when they throw back to things and just link things up like that. I can't tell you how happy it makes me, but I'm so sorry. I feel like this whole reaction video, all I've done is just talk about Taylor Swift lyrics and cry about Taylor Swift lyrics. I'm very sorry about that, but that trailer, I really enjoyed that. Obviously, I love the love triangle and seeing, you know, which brother she's going to pick. And I hope it's Team Conrad. I'm really Team Conrad. But also, as I said at the start of this video about how mature it is, you know, like they've just lost their mother and now they have to deal with selling the house or, you know, their home being taken away from them and stuff like that. And I can't wait to see how heavily they deal with grief. Like I was crying, my eyes are black, hopefully not too black, sorry if I'm ugly, but uglier. So I know that they're going to deal with grief very heavily. I'm not excited for that part, but I can't wait at the same time to see how well they deal with it and how each and every character in this deals with it, and then to flip it and, you know, have a fun summer and remember the good times and things like that. I think it's going to be really beautiful. I am going to be covering this every week. I'm going to be doing a weekly review on it. I don't know if I'm going to be doing like watch alongs. I don't think people want me to do watch alongs because I literally just cried in like a 2-minute trailer. So God, can you imagine what the episodes are going to be like, specifically the one where Susanna dies? Like, fuck, man. Anyway, that was really great. I'm sorry that it couldn't be more chipper. I just feel like, oh, my heart is just so full and sad, but also happy. Like, it's really beautiful, but it's also very sad at the same time. But anyway, I really enjoyed that. Thank you for watching this trailer reaction. Could you please give it a like, because I'm yet again crying in another video looking like a freaking raccoon. That alone deserves a like. Can you please give me that? And if you're new here, could you please subscribe to my channel and then head on over to my Instagram and give me a follow over there as well, please? Okay, sweet as. Have a good day. Bye.